Hello and welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. In this lecture we will learn to draw hyperbola using arc of circle method, or it is also called as an focus directrix or eccentricity method. Now we have considered a sum where the transverse axis is 50 mm and the distance between foci is 80 mm. So first we have drawn an axis that is marked as CD. We'll draw a perpendicular straight line through any point on CD. We will mark it as O. Now the transverse axis given is 50 mm. So keeping O as a center, 25 mm on left side and 25 mm on right side, we will mark points V dash and V. So the total distance between V dash and V is 50 mm. So I have considered 25 on one side, 25 on another side. Now the distance between foci given is 80 mm. So same method, we will keep O as a center. On one side I will mark 40 mm. On other side I will mark 40 mm. So distance between F dash and F is 80 mm. So O is at the center of it. Now we will start marking points from F, random points. You didn't need to take any distance. Randomly you can mark the points. You can mark as many points as you want between F and D. You can name them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The more points you take, the more points you get to plot. So I have taken 5 points. Now take a distance of V to 1. Keep it on F. Mark 2 arcs, one above and one below. Now take a distance of V dash to 1. Keep it on F dash and cut those points. If you are not able to cut it, then redo the first point. But cross the points one at a time so that later on you don't get confused. Now as we have marked these points, I am marking on the other side as well. Same as we did on point number 1, we have to do it on the other side as well. Now take a distance of V to 2. Keep it on F. Mark the next arcs. Same, do it on the other side. F dash. Mark the arcs. Now take a distance of V dash to 2. Keep it on F and cut the opposite arc. Same, keep it on F dash, cut the opposite arc. Repeat the same process like this. V to 3. Keep it on F. Mark the 2 arcs. Keep it on F dash, mark the 2 arcs. Now take a distance of V dash to 3 and cut the opposite arcs. So more points you take, I have taken 1 to 5. If you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, you will get 6 arcs. The more arc you get, the more accurate you get the curve. But for this distance, 5 to 6 points are fine. Now here, as my compass is not extending beyond 120 millimeters, so I am just marking this 4th point through scale. I am taking the distance on scale as my compass is not able to extend. Actually, this is not the right method to do using scale. You have to use compass. So when you get a compass, see that you get a extension also. So it will be better. So as I have marked all the points, so I'll just name them P1, P2, P3, P4. Here we will write P1 dash, P2 dash, P3 dash, P4 dash, and on the other side it is just the mirror image of that. So you can name them same. Now you have to join these points, and you know that for joining the curve we use French curve. So plot more than 3 points. The maximum points you get, the smooth curve it will be. So here as you can see, all my 4 points are getting connected. So I am joining them. Try to adjust as possible. If you are not getting all the points, it's fine, but consider 3 or more than 3 points. Don't just consider 2 points. So see, we got a very smooth curve. Now as we have done for the one part, just do the mirror image of the French curve, rotate it downwards, and just mark the points as same as you did it for the above side. So it will not be much of a difficulty in marking if you get one side perfectly. As per the point, see how I am moving the French curve. This needs to be practiced a bit to understand how to use the French curve, but once you do it, you will be good to go. Thank you all for watching. Do subscribe to my channel.